I'm
Alright, I'm
going,
good now.
baby.
Yep, I'm going.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
No one's gonna know this, but Logan just gave the greatest Baba Booey I think I've ever heard in my life.
I am quite good at shitposts with my mouth.
I've got
That sounds like a euphemism for sucking dick outside the parking lot.
Look, Dylan, we don't need to know what you do with your own time, alright?
Now, hey, look, I don't do the dick sucking. I just get the aid from getting my dick sucked at the parking lot when I 30 seconds, boys. 30 seconds.
Oh, man. I can't believe you hit him with the already.
No, please.
You gotta
sirs.
go. You gotta go in hard and fast. Sub 30. No,
Sub
no,
30.
I'm telling you, within the next 2 podcast episodes, if I remember, I will get a sub 5.
Sub 5. The episode has to like start like the music did it, but then it.
Yes.
Just like
Yes.
that's it.
You just hear in the faint, because, the volume gets slightly, it's really quiet, and then just
It
steadily
fades in.
increases.
Yeah.
It fades in. And then you hear a silent sensor bleep in the background.
Ah, shit. Man. Oh, so welcome to the Bloomfeld podcast. I am your host, Nathan Bloomfield, and these are my 2 permanent guest co-host people. I don't give a fuck anymore. It's Logan and Dylan.
I know you don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
but you have to
Nathan,
say
it became apparent you didn't give a shit about this podcast like 2 episodes in. You
Hey, ow, 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 ow.
It's- I mean, I always knew you didn't love me, but the fact you
Look,
had to say it.
all
just
I'm
hurts.
saying is,
Jesus
me and
Christ.
Logan were in this Discord call for like a solid 30 minutes before you joined.
I was at work still.
I don't give a shit.
All right, Jesus. Okay,
That's the funny thing about that.
so
Here we go.
first things
The arguments continue.
first things first. Are you guys Winnie the Pooh in it or Donald Duck in it right now?
Motherfucker, what is wrong with you? I am fully
what's-
clothed.
Hold on. In what sense?
You just just answer. You Winnie the Pooh in it or Donald Duck in it?
I'm
curious.
wearing pajamas,
Those-
you sick fuck.
Here's the thing, Nathan. You're asking the same question. Those are the same choices because they both just wear a shirt with no pants. You mean Mickey Mouse or Donald ducking it, not Winnie the Pooh only wears a shirt, no pants. Donald shirt, no pants.
Well, I always heard Donald Duck in it referred to wearing underwear and shirt, while Winnie the Pooh in it was full naked with shirt.
I Donald ducked your mom in the ass.
Donald doesn't wear underwear. He doesn't wear anything. What does that mean?
Yeah, Donald's got his full corkscrew penis hanging out.
Who told you this nonsense?
I think Nathan's
internet.
just fucking stupid.
I think the internet's a fucking idiot, Nathan.
Well, I'm Donald Duck in it right now.
Just shut the fuck up, please. Please, for the love of God, shut the fuck up about
I mean,
Donald
Dylan-
ducking it.
I mean,
Dylan,
it
for
makes
once-
no sense.
For once, if you just went with the joke, I'd appreciate it.
It
You know
makes
what I
no
would appreciate
sense,
if
so
you didn't
it's not
censor
funny.
half of the jokes I say, you fucking tyrant.
We'll find other tyrant.
Here,
Tyrant?
so it's tyrant.
Tyrant?
Here's the thing: it's tyrant, but tyranny, not tyranny. It's fucking stupid. English is dumb, and so is Nathan. Fuck you.
Yeah, by your logic, we should say Kerberos instead of Cerberus. Get out of here, you fucking
Heracles.
piece of shit.
Heracles.
I hate it. No, it's Hercules. Shut up.
Heracles.
Shut up.
Shut up,
Just
colonizer.
up.
Anyway, we're
I'm
getting
not a
so
colonizer.
wildly
My
off topic.
people- my
I'm not a
people were
colonizer.
attacked-
I colonized planet people. I colonized your mom, dude.
Your people attacked my people and took over our land. Shut up.
Scotland never invaded Italy. Get off your fucking high horse, bitch.
I'm part native, you dumbass.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm Jewish.
No one asked.
Everyone hates
The
you.
crazy thing about that is literally no one asked.
All right.
Okay, despite us being ready to kill each other at the beginning of this recording, dear audience, we actually managed to all be in a house together for 4 days without a single homicide.
Well, we were all naked at one point.
We were not naked. We were in boxers. I want to specify right now because, Nathan, that was the worst possible way you could have phrased that.
Hey, I was in my skivvies. I don't wear boxers.
Yeah, you wear briefs. I was in my boxers.
I was in my tidy whities.
I let him see everything. You can
Just
see
about.
you can see all the hairs hanging out.
You could see like the shape of the tip inside my pants.
Basically, yeah.
We will literally never have a singular female viewer on this goddamn podcast. And I would look, if there has ever been a stray woman who came in here on accident, I am so sorry for what you've had to witness.
I mean, I apologize
Dylan,
for our existence, truly.
I apologize for Dylan's commentary for the past 17 episodes.
No, I don't take back the commentary. I'm just saying I'm sorry you stumbled upon it.
Look, the point is, Dylan, we literally have the previous episode is literally called Getting Serious About Four. If you really think a woman was ever going to get to episode 18, I think you were on drugs.
I was.
I mean,
very recently.
Just now?
Spoilers.
Very recently.
Spoilers, bro. Anyway, so just
spoilers, he fucking says.
So just in case it wasn't really clear, which I realize it really wasn't, we have one topic for this episode. It's a shared topic, and that is our vacation. For those esteemed viewers who probably noticed, we didn't have an episode last week, and that's because we were busy just kind of living it up over at the beach in a condo.
Yep.
So we're just gonna talk about that because a lot of fucking weird shit happened.
Far
Did
too
you
much
say
happened.
Esteemed?
Yes,
Esteemed?
Here's the thing.
our esteemed viewers.
Some of the weirdest shit that happened during the trip happened when we were all stone cold sober, not even drunk.
Yeah, we were driving down the beach, and me and Nathan split it in half. Nathan drove the first half, and I drove the second half.
Hump wanted to drive some of it, but Hump has the
doesn't have a
driver's license.
Hump doesn't have a license.
Hump was there.
But I didn't want to drive it. Yes,
Yeah,
Hump
basically the
Secretary
entire-
was there.
The entire podcast crew is basically on a vacation then.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. In the last hour, things just went off the rails so much because I think we were all getting cabin fever from the inside of the car.
Probably, maybe a little.
Did the piss happen first, or did Nathan's glasses happen?
It
No,
was
wait,
the
no.
piss, then
At the same
glasses.
time.
Well,
No,
What
it was at the same time. No, it was like 20 minutes in between.
Well, I mean,
Here's
there
the
was
thing.
So
I remember how it happened, though.
The piss
So-
was a whole saga, and then towards like the second act of that saga is when
the
glasses
end of the saga.
Like,
end
there was
of
a
the saga.
there's like a side story with my glasses in the piss saga.
It's at the end of the piss saga.
Okay.
when we get rid of it.
We need to explain
So-
what the piss saga is. So
Basically,
me and Hump, the secretary, we needed to piss, and there was not a fucking gas station for miles. And rather than have
that's not true.
no, it was.
You
It was
didn't
weird.
want. You did. No, you. We were on the high. You didn't want one.
It was
You guys
convenient.
refused.
Anyway, so there was some empty bottles in the back. You know, we'd been like drinking like like water juice. I want to be very clear, we were not drunk driving. And so yeah, me and Hump just fucking pissed in the bottles, and then Hump decided to pour them out the window, and that's where Nathan made the wonderful decision to stick his head out the window while we were going like 70 to watch if the piss was gonna splash his car, and the wind caught his glasses and sent those bitches flying, and by the time we managed to stop, we were a good half a mile up the road.
I want to be very clear. I want to be very clear here. There was like 30 minutes in between this for a good reason. Why did we wait that long to pour the piss out the window? Because that shit started to stank up the car something fierce.
God, I don't
Now,
know
thankfully,
what Hump ate, but it smelled fucking rank.
that's called the smell of piss.
I mean, like,
So
I know what piss
basic-
smells like, but that was like bad piss. That was like spoiled piss, is what that's.
It's what happens when you don't. It's what happens when it's not in a scented room. There's just nothing to combat.
And I mean,
the
that
odor.
car stank of boy juice, so it was probably not doing any better.
There was a
either.
lot. There was a lot of
my
swamp
juice
ass in
myself.
that car for several hours.
Basically, they pissed in the bottles.
Yes.
And after a while, the smell. Now, I don't have a great sense of smell. It takes a while for something to get me. So I know the second I started smelling it, it was bad. So I'm already like flooring it down to the beach. It's like, Jesus Christ, we just need to get there or find somewhere we can pull off. And there's people behind us. There was 2 bottles of piss, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Almost
both decided to piss in their own. And then Hump he topped off the second bottle
Yeah.
after Dylan was done
Yeah,
This
peeing.
was
that
like an
was
Arizona
gross.
green tea bottles. That was like,
was like
a
half a
liter and a
liter.
half.
Yeah, it was
The
a
other
lot.
one was that like weird sports drink that Hump drinks, but I don't remember what they are.
Buy
Like
water,
body
I think.
armors, maybe.
They're not much bigger than a body armor.
Yeah, buy water. That's what it was.
So, not only did Hump fill up his own bottle, he also topped off Dylan's. So
My
we had
man's
2
was
bottles
full
of piss.
Yeah.
He really was.
I did
Just
not
like the
pump
sniper
nearly
from
as much.
TF2.
He managed to dump out the first one without too much trouble because we were on a bit of a back road at this point, even though it was like the fastest way to get there.
Yeah.
We had to take a back road to get into South Carolina. By the time we got the second bottle ready to dump, there was a car behind us. And we're like, well, shit, we can't pour piss out the window with a car behind us. So eventually the odor kicks in. We're like, all right, this is too, just dump it. We're on the high, I don't give a fuck. I don't even care. Just throw it out the window if you want to. Hump decides to pour it out. And Nathan, like Dylan said, decided to watch it. And I just hear, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, oh, this is great. We're almost at the beach. We're having a good time. Someone's pouring piss out the window. And then Nathan utters, my glasses. And I just freeze. I think I felt like Franklin in Grand Theft Auto 5 when he uses his special ability to slow down time. And I just looked to the right at Nathan in the passenger seat. I'm like, you fucking did what?
Because at first I was like, oh shit, my glasses, but my head was out the window, so it was hard to hear. So I brought my head in and looked at Logan's like, my glasses, and then Logan's like, wait, what happened? And it's like, my glasses, and then he's like, oh shit, they're gone.
I'm just looking
Yeah,
at Nathan
so-
without his glasses, thinking, wait a second.
Something's wrong.
We pull over, and Hump decided to be a good friend and help Nathan search for his glasses.
Because I was fucking blind.
Me and Logan chilled in the car. Me and Logan spilled a half a bottle of juice. It was fine.
Yeah, well, I honestly, I'd never pulled over on the side of the highway before like that. And granted, we got it in the grass, but I honestly didn't want to leave the car. And I didn't feel like leaving Dylan by himself.
I mean, I wasn't
So-
leaving the car. Like, there was no way I was walking. But yeah, to be fair, it would have helped if we gotten carjacked if I would have had backup.
It was such a bad, 10 minutes that they went and searched for those glasses, because I'm like, if his glasses are fucked, this whole trip is kind of fucked.
I mean,
No,
yeah,
'cause I'm
because
blind.
He needs to
the
be
rest
able
of
to
the trip.
fucking see.
Yeah, because I have contacts, yeah, but I just didn't pack any, so I was
Yeah,
just...
which was a bad,
Just
bad
in
idea.
case, next time pack some.
Yes.
Just in case.
Probably, yeah.
Maybe get a spare pair of glasses or some shit that you can keep down there.
Yeah. But good news is, though, I did find them, and they are still intact. Now, there is, like, a chip in the right lens, I think. But other than that, they surprisingly did not, like, bust and fucking die whenever they hit concrete at about 40 at the very least after the wind resistance kicked in.
Asphalt.
I was about
Yeah,
to
asphalt.
bust and die from.
And we were going like 60.
Yeah, so
At
wind
least.
resistance probably caught it, so it slowed down probably, but it still hit that shit like at least like 35, 40.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. When I was, because we were on the highway at that point. When I get comfortable driving on the highway after like a few minutes of being on there, I just sort of blitz.
No, yeah, you
like-
just go, man.
Because Nate knows this, but I went up north near the state line yesterday for an event for a mutual friend, and I made that 2-hour trip in an hour and 30 minutes because I go 100 on the highway. I'm sorry. If the left lane's open and there's no one in it, I just held the gas until I get there.
Just give fuck pussy.
So-
That's just all I gotta say.
I drove like a speed demon. But anyway, that was the fun of that was just getting there. You know, by the time we got down to the condo, we were like, Jesus Christ, the trip has only begun. And I want to say it calmed down from there, but
It calmed down until the night.
Yeah.
because we got to take Hump to the beach because he'd never been, and that was really fun.
He really enjoyed his time down there.
Yeah, we went
I-
boogie boarding, and then we saw like some live music, which was fun.
Yeah, we got to see live music. Well, the first evening we got there, we just walked on the beach because we did unpack our things.
Yeah,
yeah,
we
yeah,
got there
yeah.
kind of late.
We
Yeah.
did.
Oh, well, not super late. We got there around 3 o'clock, but we were tired, so we were like, yeah, let's fucking chill out. And
Yeah.
I don't think we did anything the first day except walk on the beach for like an
Yeah, no,
hour
you're
or
right.
two.
We walked on the beach at night.
And we never did walk the pier, by the way.
We did
No,
not.
that never happened.
We never did that.
We were
That'll be
planning on
first
doing the
time
last day
next
we were
time.
there, but Logan started feeling kind of shitty, so we just kind of stayed in the rest
Plus,
of the last
yeah.
day.
we stayed up
Yeah.
until like 5 a.m. the night before the last day, so we woke up at like noon, if that.
Noon, 1,
Well, I
something
was
like
up
that.
before that. I just didn't do anything. 'cause
Exactly.
I have this really bad habit of getting sick whenever I travel out of state, and it really fucking sucks because my immune system's actually been getting really good over the years, and the fact that, you know, I can't go on vacation without getting sick still pisses me off.
Yeah. So the first night we didn't do much besides go walk on the beach at night. Although didn't we do the booze run that first night?
Oh.
We did.
Yeah. So the booze run was pretty
No, wait.
exciting. Yeah. No, we did.
Hold on.
I think we did.
No, yeah, we definitely first night. We definitely,
Yeah, so that was one of
Hold
the
on.
bits of excitement.
No, wait, I'm trying to think. The alcohol was back to back because
Oh yeah, I guess it was.
the alcohol was Monday and Tuesday, not Sunday because we left Sunday. No, it wasn't. It wasn't the first night.
Okay. Well, yeah, first night was uneventful. Second night was when we went to the beach, boogie boarded, saw some live music, and then I don't really remember what happened like midday. Is that when we got lunch, I think?
We went to the we got lunch, yeah, but we also did we went to like the Lucky Panda that day, I believe.
Oh yeah, the Chinese place. That place is really good, actually.
That was good, yeah. I really liked it. Although I got a Japanese meal, so I mean,
Oh, I guess like an Asian fusion place then, technically.
yeah, it was. But we went to I think we went to the outlet malls and stuff, and we went to the arcade the first Monday as well.
Oh god,
Yeah,
yeah.
we
I got
did.
something really cool from the arcade as well, but I'll tell you that later.
We ended up getting alcohol. We had two things in mind. We had Smirnoff Ice in mind, like the red white berry stuff, the American kind, America. And then we I don't remember if we had a second drink of choice in mind at all.
Coconut rum.
I think.
Yeah, that was like day one.
Oh
shit.
right. Oh right. Well, we didn't get the coconut rum.
No,
All the
because
places were
they're a
closed.
bunch of punk ass pussy bitches that
Yeah,
weren't
the
open
liquor
on
store
Sunday.
was closed.
Yeah. Let me just say this, and I brought this up several times. Myrtle Beach is the most bass-ackwards fucking place to buy alcohol I've ever seen in my life, because the Walmarts and Krogers there don't have barely any alcohol at all.
Which is stupid.
Like, Walmart, okay, fine. But what's with all this, like, everything's missing? There's only wine? Is like, what? Why am I here?
We should have gotten some wine. We should have done that. We should have gotten a white girl
no,
wasted
wine's
on
shit.
red wine.
No, wine's gross. Wine's fucking disgusting, dude.
It's all alcohol is.
That's not true at all.
is.
Those Cayman Jacks are delicious.
No, I
They
mean, yeah,
taste
Dylan, you
like
can't
a-
just
you're
be like,
drinking a salt shaker.
God. I mean, this man
Then
knows
don't
this
drink it.
motherfucker.
I mean,
Why are you drinking it
because I
then?
want to get drunk, obviously.
And just then why didn't you drink any of the drinks except the tequila?
Because tequila was
God.
fucking disgusting.
The tequila was a bad
you said
idea.
they're all
The
disgusting.
tequila was a very bad idea.
Anyway, we ended up getting We ended up getting some Cayman Jacks and some Jack Daniel like coolers, just the light stuff.
Yeah.
And we get back to the condo, but we discovered something, and we discovered it the first night. But basically, we remembered there's tequila in the fridge.
Yeah, there was like a
Nate.
third of a bottle of tequila.
And we were taking like 50-50 juice and tequila like cups. Like not
Yes.
shots, like
I
just cups.
demanded.
Yes.
I demanded 50-50.
Oh god, it was
Because
a
I wanted-
horrible
I
idea.
just kind of watched in horror because I had like a fourth of what they did.
I downed two. I slammed them even. And that's when I realized like this is a bad idea because my stomach said
You
fuck
slammed.
you.
You slammed everything you drank, which was like first drink we took. It was the Cayman Jacks, and Nathan chugged it within a second, and I knew immediately. I was like, "Oh God, Nathan's a bad."
I
drinker."
chugged the first
Because-
half of the Cayman Jack, but not like the hard shit.
He drank. Well, it doesn't matter. You're not supposed to slam alcohol of any variety.
I mean, I was
And then you
sipping the
started-
Jack Daniels at least.
But then you started slamming tequila.
Yeah, I think it would be based as hell, and it was.
It was.
It's not based. It means you don't know how to drink. Because you started feeling sick. You curled up on the couch and you're like dead inside.
did.
It's like, what the fuck's wrong with him? Meanwhile, I'm over here singing a song in the corner.
Yeah, so it's worth mentioning. Yeah, Nathan got like sick drunk. Logan got like incredibly emotional drunk. Hump was pretty
I was
much
fine.
normal because Hump is always high. And it's worth noting, me and Hump weren't just drunk, we were cross-faded. It's also worth
Yeah.
mentioning, that was
Yeah.
my first time getting drunk, and it was while I was high. And it was very fun.
Dylan sort of just like cracked down a little
I
bit. Like, he
just
was
became
sort
a
of-
giggly ass motherfucker.
You were getting extremely giggly, yeah.
I think-
and you just sort of laughed at everything. But Hump was nothing. Nothing was different about that.
Hump
man.
was
Whether it's
pretty similar
alcohol
still.
or getting high on edibles. The man does not change.
The only thing that changed was at one point me and Hump put each other in headlocks.
I think Hump would have done that with you anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know, I had a really good memory of we were drinking, just hanging
Yes.
out, and at one point or another, Dylan, I was like giggling about
I
something
remember
fucking
this.
stupid.
I love
and
this moment.
And Dylan pointed at me. He's like, "What the fuck you laughing at, motherfucker?" And then I started laughing more. And then Dylan fell to the ground. And then I fell to the ground. So it just evolved into me and Dylan just like on the ground on our stomachs. Me just like hysterically laughing, and Dylan pointing at me, still saying, "What are you laughing at, motherfucker?"
I actually went back and looked at the videos, Nathan. No, you guys were on the ground the entire time.
No,
I thought we started standing up at least.
No, I think
You started standing up after. No, I looked at the video just before we recorded this. You guys were already on the ground, and Dylan asked, "Why are you on the ground?" while he himself is laying on his back.
Here's the thing, I think the video doesn't show at the very beginning. Because Nathan was like on the couch giggling to himself, and I was at the counter like 10 feet away. And I just pointed at, I said, "What are you giggling about, you motherfucker?" And then that basically devolved into me slowly, like, shambling towards him while still pointing. We both ended up falling on the ground. And then I asked him why he was on the ground while I was doing it, and I was using my elbows to crawl towards him. Meanwhile, Hump and Logan just mocked us for not holding our alcohol. Which is fair.
Yeah. And then I went crazy because
yeah.
After I slammed, I didn't slam it, but I took my third tequila shot. I believe is when my voice changed. My voice got a lot higher. I started using my throat for everything.
His voice went up like 2 octaves.
And I started getting dizzy. And I knew right then and there, I was like, "Oh God, this is what being drunk feels like." And I never had so much fun in my life.
Now, at that point, I was just like, "Oh God, the boy, everyone is down that rabbit hole now."
Yeah, no, that was the moment of no return where every single person, besides Hump, was fucked up. Even Hump was fucked up. He just handles it really well.
No, I mean, I could tell Hump was a little bit different because he was really giggly. Me and him are very similar when we get drunk. It's just like everything's hilarious.
Out of the four of us, Hump also has drank the most because he drinks at a party. You know, he's gone to parties and shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's gotten shit faced to the point where he doesn't know where he is when he wakes up.
So important note is plausible deniability the term I'm looking for?
Please don't.
I
beg you to not use the Constitution in the way
Allegedly.
I'm not using the Constitution. I'm just saying is like you can't prove shit.
You can't incriminate yourself on recording.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't fucking matter. Look,
we
also,
allegedly got crossfaded.
We
Plausible
allegedly.
deniability is the ability of people, typically senior officials, in a formal or informal chain of command to deny knowledge of or any responsibility for any damnable actions committed by members of their organizational hierarchy.
None of this ever happened, allegedly. Anyway.
Okay, yeah. For all you guys know, this is just a story. All right.
This is just a made-up creative
one.
writing prompt.
Okay.
Anyway,
now that we have the charges won't stick. Fuck you. Anyway,
what are we denying?
I'm not denying anything because nothing happened. So what would I have to deny? Exactly.
I swear, Your Honor, I did not buy the three underage boys alcohol.
Your Honor, League of Legends.
Your Honor, in my client's defense, no one fucking asked.
Here's the thing. I think part of the problem is I was very different from night 1 to night 2. Night 2, I was like passed out, basically. I was just comatose. And the reason for that is the first night I was on half a cookie. And I was definitely more drunk. Like, it was a good mixture. Second night, it was a full cookie, and I didn't have as much hard alcohol. Well, I did have an okay amount of hard alcohol, because that's when we had the rum. But the rum was still, like, half the volume the tequila was.
No, it was 10%. 10%.
Yeah.
It was, the tequila was around 40, 41. The rum was 30.
Yeah, the rum was weak.
The rum though was I hate how much I genuinely loved how that tasted though.
I don't understand how you do because it literally tasted like someone pissed in a coconut and lit it on fire. That shit was disgusting.
You say that with the tequila, that's fair. And I'll say this, I do not like coconut like in any context. The coconut rum was fine, but I don't think it was because it was coconut rum. I think rum just goes down well. I think it was the Jack Daniels we got the second night. We got like grape ones.
Watermelon.
No, I was talking about the grape ones. The grape ones just tasted like grape soda.
That was the Smirnoff.
Yeah, same diff. Anyway,
it's not.
It's really not.
Literally not.
Oh well. But second night we played Mario Party which was
Drunk Mario Party.
very
Bros, yeah.
good. That was super fun. I don't know how it happened, but I got last place, and Dylan was literally dysfunctional. I had no idea how he beat
I
me.
was comatose and I beat Nathan. I was so happy about that.
Well, Hump fucked me over. Like, he
Hump
just
was a good
he put
man
his
for
ass
that.
in my asshole, dude. Like,
What the fuck
God.
does...
The second night we didn't get as drunk because the alcohol was in a much smaller bottle.
Yes.
And it was lower volume. And so Drunk Mario Party, it's different for a couple of people. But I laid the rules down very concrete because I'd always wanted to do this for like 10 years. Yes, 12-year-old Logan always wanted to get drunk. So I ripped this right out of Super Gaming Brothers. If you've ever seen their Drunk Mario Party videos, they're very good, although the audio quality varies from video to video, so just be aware of that.
just like our videos.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but we're not all in a big room with an external mic and an air conditioner running in the background, to be fair. But so the rules are, if you ever play Mario Party, you lose coins, which you need to get stars. Your main objective is whoever has the most stars / coins at the end wins. So if you lose coins, you take a drink of your regular drink, low grade alcohol, nothing crazy. If you lose a star or miss out on a star, or if someone lands on a Bowser space, drink liquor. And so every time someone got a star, the other players had to drink liquor. And unfortunately, I'm an asshole in Mario Party, and I got too many damn stars. So Nathan, Hump, and Dylan ended up drinking all the damn rum. I only got like 3 shots at the end of it.
No, the first 30 minutes was like back-to-back shots. It was not good.
Yeah, that did happen. I think I got 2 stars in a row, because I stole a star from Nathan. And then I finished my roll, and I went and got the next star, and you guys, you had to do back-to-back shots. That was me, because I think that's when Dylan cut himself off.
Yeah, Dylan had to stop for a minute.
I got like 2 or 3 deep back-to-back, and I'm like, fellas, my stomach hurts, and I'm gonna die. So I switched to just like taking a drink of like the softer shit.
That was also another thing. You and Hump just started drinking. Just to drink.
Well, yeah.
Just randomly. I just turned around and saw Dylan and was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Well, no, we also at one point we decided to do like just like a normal drink of the softer stuff, and you guys looked and like the entire neck of the bottle on mine was gone because I just kept drinking it.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah, that probably didn't help things either.
I think we did that like sip pretty early on. Before we even started the game, we did a shot of the rum though.
Yeah, but it was just 1 shot, and that rum wasn't nothing. Because like at the end of it, I think total I had 3 or 4 shots of the rum before the bottle ran out. I didn't even get a buzz that night. But I also did not like our drinks of choice that night. Like the watermelon Jack Daniels was fine, and I didn't mind the Smirnoff. I'm not big on grape unless it's literal grape soda or if it's like grape juice. The Smirnoff's like, I don't know exactly what it is, but the way the Smirnoff grape tastes is like, it's like grape soda, but it's watered down grape soda.
Next time, ideally, I think we should stick to Cayman Jacks, the like grapefruit or watermelon Jack Daniels, and then some type of rum.
Yeah, I would like to try the peach next time. Jack Daniels peach. I think that would be good, but I don't know if you guys like peach stuff.
I'm not a huge fan, but I'll be so bliss I won't give a shit.
Yeah, that's fair. You and Hump had edibles to fall back on. I don't do that stuff.
It was very fun.
So.
The first night was fun. The second night, I was just comatose fighting for my life because I was like 3 shots deep back to back and on a full cookie. So I was pretty much just like wanting to die, and they kept like I'm like I gotta keep playing. Keep playing.
My favorite moment from you was when you stole coins from me for no fucking reason. Like you were just sitting there trying to decide who to steal coins from when you got Boo. And I was like, well, Dylan, is this going somewhere? And you just gave me this devious smile, started shaking your head, and you didn't say anything else to me for the rest of the game. And then I ended up winning. And I was like, what the fuck was that?
I mean, there was at one point where Dylan used a gold pipe to get a star, and he had like 3 coins. And we were like, Dylan, you can't buy the star. What'd you do that for?
It was calculated because I still beat Nathan.
Dylan was pulling Sigma moves here.
He was doing like 4D chess shit.
His goals were beyond our understanding.
I barely had any brain activity after like the first hour of that night.
Oh, it was great. Easily the highlight of our trip was the first night we got drunk, though.
The first night was so much fun.
I don't care if it pissed you guys off with how emotional I was getting. I was having so much. I felt free. I was laughing. I was singing. I was having a good time. And I only cried for like 5 minutes in my defense.
That's
I didn't really care that you were getting emotional. I was just worried about the things you were doing when you weren't within our sight.
What?
At what point?
I called one person.
Yeah, I call one person. Yeah.
I called one person.
That's
What's wrong
still
with that? I didn't call my parents.
Well, no. Thankfully, none of us did anything stupid.
God.
Like that. I did send like 2 texts, but I actually sent like I like sober me and like took the reins for a few minutes because it comes in waves and shit. So I like sent like actually like nice text to 2 of my friends, and one of my friends told me to like make sure to drink plenty of water and take ibuprofen because I was gonna be fucked.
I did not take out my phone. I refused.
That was smart.
I made a pact with. I like basically in my mind, drunk me and sober me shook hands and were like never, and the bond was made.
That's a good idea because Nathan, you've told me before some of the shit you've wanted to do when like high or drunk, and I'm like, no, that's a horrible idea, Nathan. But anyway, it's a bit of a non sequitur, just because we have talked about the main things, which was the 2 nights of getting horrendously fucked up on drugs or alcohol. This is just a brief thing I want to touch into because I know it's definitely on you guys' mind as well. Related to the last pod we released, which was about the title was "Getting Serious About Foreskin." I question you, dear audience, because that is by far our highest viewed video. It's like
it's
20
close.
above. It is like 20 above the second highest, which is our first video. It's got like 70 views or some shit. Like, it's concerning. Why did that one do so well? Is it just because y'all are foreskin addicts? Which, if that's the case, that's unfortunate, because all 3 of us have none to offer you.
We got 0 inches of foreskin to give.
Dicks everywhere, and not a drop of foreskin.
Oh, God.
Anyway,
no,
what was it?
I'm just gonna say real quick. I don't know why is that? I looked at the analytics in YouTube Studios. Why the fuck is there like 80% of the search results for that podcast foreskin? I appreciate the viewership. It's actually really nice. It's awesome. I'm just like, why?
Welcome
why
to the
foreskin?
Bloomfeld podcast. It's the podcast about foreskin.
Foreskin? Yeah, we gotta make another episode about foreskin, I guess?
We should.
Maybe. It's pumping up the views,
fellas,
know?
We need to make a hybrid vlog podcast where we go to random doctors and see if we can get our foreskin back.
Oh my God. I feel like they probably get rid of it by now, honestly. Truth be told.
The rabbis have probably chewed through it like gum already.
God, what do they do with that shit?
I'm pretty sure they just dispose of it.
Anyway, back to drunk Mario Kart.
About to Google what do they do with my foreskin.
Dude, I'm curious actually. What do they like? How do they dispose of it properly? Does it just get sent out in, like a field or something?
Dylan's misspoke just now, and it actually brings up a good point. We should do drunk Mario Kart.
Oh, Mario Kart. Yeah, I meant Mario Party. Anyway.
Yeah, we should do drunk Mario Kart. I've done drunk Rocket League before. That was fun.
We'll do drunk driver Mario Kart.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That would be fun.
Yeah, that was probably the highlight of the whole trip for me, was just getting blitzed.
Yes.
But I think one of my favorite, another really good time we had is we went to the local arcade they had in that mall. That has been gutted, mind you.
Yeah, that mall is like on life support.
Yeah, it's awful.
In South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, there's a mall that's gutted, but there's a little store called Player's Choice, and you can easily find it on Google Maps. Player's Choice has this awesome ass fucking arcade, and we were able to sit there and play X-Men, and I love X-Men. I don't really care much for them as a comic book creation, but the video game's really cool.
The game is very fun. It goes like 6 people, I think.
Yeah, 6 players. There were 4-player versions, but the 6-player one was the main attraction to a lot of people.
Yeah, it was cool. It was so much fun.
Yeah, because like the 4-player version was just a normal arcade cabinet, and you could choose your character. You didn't have to be a specific controller. But the 6-player version was like characters were locked to certain joysticks, but it was 6 players. So, That was really fun. And Dylan, Hump, and I also spent a lot of time on that Alien Predator game.
Yeah.
That one was cool.
It was really cool. It was really well done as well. We actually got like to the 4th level before we finally lost, before we got a game over, which surprised me. We got pretty far, I believe.
It was unfortunately only a 3-player game, so I could not partake. But I think I was playing Dig Dug or like Galaga or something like that.
I think you were playing the Batman 89 pinball machine game.
That too, maybe. Dude, that pinball machine slapped cock, man. I that thing was awesome.
I really liked it.
It was alright.
Yeah, I played a bit of it. I like the Batman one. Well, it's kind of like it's just Batman, but I really like the pinball.
One of the things I got from Player's Choice, because it's like a nerdy store, is I bought like a dice set, and they also had like big D20s that are like in diameter about the size of a 50-cent piece. I've just been like rolling that between my fingers this entire podcast at my desk.
I bought something pretty big too. Logan also bought something, but mine was a bit bigger. I did buy some manga. They do have a manga section there, and it's all like individually wrapped and everything. It's like pristine. It's bliss. I fucking love it. So I bought 2 volumes of Tokyo Ghoul RE because I'm a fucking weeb shit. But the even bigger weeb shit though was I was looking around and thinking, man, I've always wanted to buy a figurine because I actually even I bought Hump a Goku Super Saiyan 1 figurine a while back from the same store actually, and it was so cool. And there's like part of me that's, man, I kind of want one now. And I was looking around and they had like it was like a foot tall. I think it's like a foot, basically the size of my forearm, which is about a foot or so. It was a Kirishima from My Hero Academia statue, and yeah, Kirishima is one of my favorite characters from that entire anime, and I was like, oh god, it's $70, but I didn't spend that much money on that trip, so I decided, fuck it, we're going for it. And now he is just hanging out my manga shelf, and it's so fucking cool. I've never loved to purchase more than that one.
Yeah, I think the most expensive thing I did buy was my item from Player's Choice. I don't think I really bought, besides food
And alcohol.
I hadn't really.
Well, we split that cost.
Yeah.
Look, I know what I'm about, son. All right, don't you? Look, I had to get the alcohol.
Well, yeah.
I was
Plausible
the responsible one.
deniability.
I give fucked cops, law.
Can't prove
makers.
shit.
You can't prove anything. Anyway, no, I bought the. What I ended up buying was really cool. It was a pixel frame. These are really cool. These are really well done. They have them up at Player's Choice. Mine is, and I'll post this on the Twitter so people can get a better idea of what it is. It's the intro. It's the intro screen from Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which is actually the ending of Rondo of Blood. I know it's getting kind of weird here, where Richter is taking on Dracula, and it's just Richter's whipping at his head while Dracula's releasing 3 fireballs. It's a really epic thing, and it was only $25. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I want to put it up on the wall, obviously, but I just don't know exactly what would be a good spot for it to really pop, but also not be like out in no man's land. So, right at the moment, it's just sort of sitting on the couch next to me.
Yeah, I decided the best place to put up Kirishima was probably just on the manga shelf. I even put him in front of my Hero manga as well. I thought it was appropriate.
I don't have anywhere to put this guy. There was a lot of pixel frames they had up there that were really cool. I really like the Streets of Rage one, and I think they had a Sonic one as well.
Wait,
A lot of well done stuff.
Dylan, did you mention you got like a wall art piece, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you mentioned that.
One of the other cool things I got from Player's Choice is it's like I guess like a plaque, kind of like, it's a hard poster, essentially. And it's of Moon Knight, like, mid-jump, and it's got, like, Moon Knight, like, along the top and along the side. It's a nice little piece. I put it up near my door. I'm hoping to get like more pieces like that to slowly replace the posters I've had for several years.
I think it looked cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really cool art piece. They had a Sonic one that was really cool, but I refused to buy it because it was Sonic the Hedgehog. I think you should frame some of your posters, Dylan, the ones you do want to keep.
Yeah, I
by the
will.
way, because I think that's really good for preserving them.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I could definitely talk about one of my highlights. One of the highlights of mine is we actually went to the beach for like a few hours. And obviously, Hump had never been to the beach. I brought, because I have like a small boogie board collection. So I brought enough for everyone to have a boogie board. And Hump pretty much like went out as far as I did the entire time. Nathan and Logan typically like kind of held back a little bit closer to shore. Logan admittedly sometimes got pulled in by the tide and just got a little bit separated from us, but he was fine.
I mean, he's live.
Yeah. Nathan looked like he got smacked in the face by several waves. There were several times I looked back and it looked like Nathan was halfway drowning. I'm like, he's fine. Hump actually is surprisingly good at boogie boarding for never having done it. Like, he was pretty good at it. Him and Nate, they were the only two to catch a wave. Admittedly, they were only about like 30 feet away from like shore, but they were able to catch a wave and ride it all the way to shore, which I was jealous of. The closest I got to that is I was probably like 60 feet out, and I caught like probably like a 20-foot ride. Because there's definitely like differing levels of how good you catch a wave boogie boarding. Because like probably like the worst try to attempt to catch a boogie board is like when it's just basically like a casual wave that hasn't like crested or broke or anything. So like honestly, that one usually I just like jump up and like let it bounce me over it until I wait for the next one. And then there's ones where it's like it's already broken, and by the time it gets to you, it's just fizzled out, which sucks. Or like it crests, but it just, for the love of God, it will not break.
Yeah, I got fucking dicked over by some waves because they were looking pretty promising, and then they just decided, no. It's like, you piece of shit. Yeah. I'll kill you.
What, like, and then you guys like took a break and just like relaxed on the beach for a while, like you and Hump, was it? And then it was me and Logan.
It was me and Hump. Yeah. We were just kind of chilling.
Yeah, so
we spotted some nice ass cheeks, but other than that,
me and Logan were still out in the water. I stayed out in the water. Like, I boogie boarded for probably like 2 hours straight because it was like evening, so I didn't have to worry about getting burnt like y'all. Poor Hump. Hump had like sun blisters and shit because he forgot to put on sunscreen the first day.
Well, no, it's not that he forgot. He refused.
Yeah, he
was like, I'll be okay. Yeah. I have natural sun protection. And then, like, the next day, he's like, oh my God, guys, I'm fucking dying.
I knew that was a bad idea.
That's another reason we didn't go anywhere the last day. Hump got sick from his sunburn.
Yeah, Hump was sick.
Me and Dylan were the only able-bodied ones the last day.
Yeah, it was not a good idea for him not to wear the sunscreen. I don't get it. I really don't. It's like, I want a tan. It's like, bud, you can get a tan. Yeah, you just get low SPF. And he's like, no.
Yeah.
No.
So, nothing we can really do about that.
Hump is a very stubborn motherfucker. So, like, if he said he's not putting sunscreen on, he's not putting fucking sunscreen.
Even I got burned a little bit though, because when I put sunscreen on my face, I didn't push it like far enough on my like forehead, so like the edge of my forehead got burned and is like peeling and shit, which is annoying.
I got a little bit toasty, but I was feeling pretty good actually.
My ears and my nose ended up getting a little burnt, but that's usually like, it was a very light burn because like my ears didn't even peel or hurt, but my nose did peel a little bit, but it didn't hurt. I think my nose has gotten dark enough to the point where it actually does have some natural sun protection.
I mean, your shoulders, definitely. Like, Logan actually has a really good tan on, like, his shoulders and arms.
Well, yeah, he's Italian.
Mm-hmm. Jesus.
Oh, there you go. I mean, I thank you.
I mean, he also does a lot of work outside and, like, mowing and weed eating and shit, but, you know, whatever.
It's like reverse racism. It's like, yeah, he's Italian. He has that really good
Italians have, like, the olive skin complexion. That's not a bad thing. It's better than being my pasty white Scottish ass.
I'm just sitting here, like, aggressively trying not to say Olive Garden.
There's a reason that my people went to the highlands and lived under the clouds. It's because we hate the sun.
Look, as a part Italian man, Olive Garden is not that good.
When you're here, you're
Olive Garden's kind of mid. To be honest,
your family. I mean, I don't know. They didn't give you the breadsticks for free like the song promised me.
Wait,
so,
really?
I mean,
they charge for the breadsticks?
I'm pretty sure they're not free anymore.
That's fucking fascism, dude.
Oh, now
literally
you don't
1984.
Like fascism. So when Olive Garden charges for their breadsticks, it's fascism. But when I can't say it's not fascism.
Give me or give me shit, death, and
or breadsticks.
Sticks.
Bread.
God, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
Welcome to the bread garden. When you're here, you're
the garlic.
I will kill you. I will end this. I will end it all.
Do it.
I will end it all.
Welcome to the olive den. We have unlimited and breadsticks.
This is going nowhere so fast.
Just like our trip.
Yeah.
What
else?
trip? That trip was basically 1/3 getting wasted, 1/3 playing multiverses to the point where me and Hump were about to kill ourselves, and 1/3 at the beach.
Oh, I'm a hardcore LeBron James main now.
I swear to God, I'm gonna gut
You
Nathan.
guys were gonna kill yourself. Nathan threw his controller like 6
He
times.
did.
No, I got pissed the fuck off, but I was gonna perfect LeBron James's combos and multiverses. I swear to fucking God.
I remember Nathan called me racist because I said I hated that he mained LeBron James. I don't like LeBron James, not because he's black, but because he sucks communist cock.
I mean, yeah, LeBron James is a goddamn cocksucker, but I mean, like, it was just funny, though.
It was funny.
Now, look, here's the difference, though. I'm playing as LeBron James from Space Jam: A New Legacy, so he's completely different.
Look, I'm a hardcore Finn main, and that will not change.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm playing this game and I haven't killed myself is because Finn is a playable character, and I just finished Adventure Time.
Not even Finn and Jake, just Finn.
Jake's cool, but I've always watched the show for Finn.
I don't really... I would say I'm a Wonder Woman main right now, but I really like Bugs and Batman. But other than that, I haven't really gravitated towards anyone. I have a couple characters I want to try.
I'll tell you what's fucking
LeBron
bullshit.
James.
Me and...
Dylan, context. LeBron James is getting a cosmetic when the season 1 starts. He's going to be Robin. Like Batman's Robin.
I swear to God, I will go to Warner Brothers Studios with a gun.
So now, when we play duos, I can be Batman and he can be LeRobin James.
LeRobin.
Words cannot express how high my blood pressure just spiked. I'm like on the verge of a heart attack right now. I am about to keel over.
LeRobin James.
Anyway, no, you know what's bullshit is me and Nathan, we were practicing as bots because I'm dog shit. And me and him, it was me as Finn, and he was LeBron. And we fought, I think it was Garnet from Steven Universe and the Iron Giant.
Iron Giant.
Iron Giant grabbed our cheeks and ripped them open. My man did like 400 damage one round, and he's a fucking tank.
Yeah.
Superman.
Yeah, and fucking, like, he was at 250%, and me and Dylan couldn't knock his gargantuan ass out.
Yes,
and it fucking
Finn
pissed me
has some
off.
amazing moves for knocking people out. I hit him with so many backpack swings, and that fucker would not die. He just ate him. He ate him like a fat kid eats chocolate.
And eventually, I whipped out my secondary main, which is Superman. And I was like, fuck it, I'll show you, Superman, you aren't
Superman.
And we still lost! We still fucking lost!
And then I pulled out my car.
And then I...
No!
Come to the
God!
Olive Garden.
This is what you get
Spell
for saying
it.
we can't drink and I can't have my phone.
You can have your fucking phone. Just, God.
I don't need my phone.
Good man, Nathan. I will not say it for the rest of this episode. I won't say it at all next
The rest of this
episode.
episode, that's like 10 minutes.
I won't say it at all for the next 4 episodes.
I will
Wow,
say
that's
it literally every episode for as long as this podcast runs, Nathan.
I mean, Dylan's got to get sub 5 second, though.
I don't really say it that much as Dylan. I mean, I really don't say it much at all. I don't think.
Nathan,
Last
here's the
episode, I
thing.
didn't say
I
it at all.
would say it far less if I knew it didn't get censored. Like, if they would just go through, you would get 1/10 the c***s. But since you're gonna censor me, you're gonna get 10 times the c***.
Well, yeah, because, like, we never bring it up in an organic
No.
manner. You know what I mean? Like, I mean,
Even though it's organic
always
matter
just
itself.
it's always brought up as a non sequitur. I think the only times it's ever brought up, like naturally in a conversation, was the first time we started saying it, and Nathan revealed that it was going to be censored.
Yeah, maybe I should have
He
said
also
that.
said
Maybe
I
when
think was gonna get
it would-
censored.
it will incentivize Dylan to actually listen to the podcast more if I didn't say that, I think.
Maybe.
I mean, I don't know. Dylan
Nah.
fucking hates listening to his voice, though.
I've listened to like 4 of the episodes at this point. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
To be
You
fair,
thought it was going
I
to be
can
bad?
never-
Oh.
Well, no, it mainly
mean, to
because
be
of
fair,
mainly because of me, not because y'all. Nathan, half of my life is hearing you guys' bullshit on PlayStation. I'm used to hearing y'all's voices. I just hate my own.
It's fair.
Yeah,
It was
no.
kind of, especially as the editor, it's weird to hear my voice, at least the first couple times I started editing.
To give Dylan some credit here, I almost never finish an episode when I rewatch when they're uploaded. I watch a good chunk of them, but then I get distracted and I'm like,
To be fair, Nathan, I will definitely watch more clips. Like, if you keep making clips, I will watch those.
I need to make more. You're right. I need to do that more.
You need to clip. I think it's like episode 7. At some point is when I just like said like 50 times over and over again, and it's like a minute long censor bleep. It is such a fucking funny clip.
I need to get the one where we're reading off the Margot Robbie.
Yes, that's a
comments.
great clip. That would be a great clip.
Oh,
funny.
right. Yeah, those were great.
And then there was
Yeah, I
also that time
remember
Dylan deep-throated his mic. That shit was gross.
I have so
That
far
was, like, 2 or
punched
3
and
episodes
deep throated
ago, yeah.
my mic. More to
When
come.
will you take it out to a nice spaghetti? When will it take you out to a nice spaghetti dinner?
I have no clue. Yeah,
Live from an Olive
I remember.
Garden.
I mean,
one of the-
Dylan won't let a man. That's
Yeah, so
Jesus Christ!
that
hold on,
that
no,
came
let's-
up.
Let's get into that for just a second.
Back to the beach
Yeah,
strip.
okay.
Yeah,
so-
that's a beach strip thing. That is
So,
true. That's important.
This was a conversation in the car on the way up, where Nathan basically proposed the idea of a glory hole where there's a 75% chance it's a dude and a 25% chance it's a woman. I'm like, no, Nathan, because there's a 75% chance I'm gay. I said I might take a 50-50, but I'm not taking those kind of odds. And then it somehow got to the point of me fucking a dude, and I said I would not fucking give him a reach around. And Nathan took great offense to that.
I'm just like, if you're gonna you should have the common courtesy to give him a reach
It is
around.
not
That's all
my
I'm
problem.
saying.
He can do that to himself. Why can't he stroke his own dick while I'm
Why can't you be a decent lover, Dylan?
I am to women.
That's a bias. Is
Nathan,
what that is.
I'm not gay.
That's a bias.
It's not a bias. It is my sexual orientation. I am heterosexual. I am not gay. So why would I go the extra mile while I'm fucking a dude that I don't want to fuck in the first place?
Well, why would you be fucking a dude at all?
I don't know. Ask Nathan.
But wait, okay, I think Dylan eventually says, like, if I ever would, and that implied that he could possibly at
No,
some point in a certain
it won't.
situation.
No. If it was like a Saw situation, it's like or cut your foot off. I'm cutting both legs.
Oh.
You got me fucked up if you think I ain't to keep my feet.
Nathan, we all know you're bisexual. So you saying, of course you wouldn't hesitate to because you were half gay. You were bisexual.
Half gay.
When you were having gay
Half
sex,
gay.
you could be on the top.
I don't speak for anyone's sexual orientation other than mine is PlayStation.
I mean, I'd never think about Logan giving the dude a but, you know.
Here's the thing.
God.
Besides me,
Why?
Logan is definitely the least likely in our friend group, I think, to because here's the thing.
So wait, you
wouldn't,
put him under
yeah.
you?
No, I think me and Logan are the two least likely. And I think
Okay.
Like equal.
Yeah, equal.
Yeah.
And I say that because even though Hump is a very straight dude, man loves sex. So I could see him topping a twink at least once in his life.
Honestly, the way Hump talks, I'm surprised he has.
He might,
I'm surprised
honestly,
he
probably
hasn't.
has.
It just done. I'm just surprised he didn't accidentally, like have a threesome and accidentally slip it in. You know what I mean? Like, Peter, stop! It's me! It's Peter,
Hump
stop!
was literally talking to me about how he's trying to hook up with one of his coworkers and two of his coworkers, and then seeing if they're like down to have me join. I'm like, okay.
All right,
Godspeed
all
to
right,
my
well, let's be
man.
careful getting let's be careful getting that personal with Dylan with the information.
I mean, they don't know any
don't
of
know.
us.
No, yeah, but I know, but we don't know if what if Hump tells them about the podcast? Like, y'all should listen to it. My friends are really funny.
I think his coworkers know.
Hey, look, man, we just keep calling him Hump. I think we're the only people who refer to him as that. So even in the wild, you would not know.
No, his coworkers do know who he is. Like, they know he's Hump because I've walked into his place of work. 'Cause, Hump works at a cafe in town, and every time I go in there, I ask for him, and they're like, "Oh, you mean Nate?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, Hump, yeah, we'll get him."
Look, Nathan, if you feel like
So,
it, you can just
they-
censor that part out. I don't give a shit.
All right.
I mean, you don't have to. I'm just saying, let's be a little careful about how let's be careful about how many things we name off about Hump's business. You know what I mean?
I just said that he had
Hump lays
coworkers.
pipe. The end.
We don't know if those coworkers are listening.
I
You know, they
doubt.
could be
I
anywhere.
doubt. Here's the thing, though: is it sounded like me revealing information because I just said that he has coworkers. He works at a business. Of course, he has coworkers.
I mean, we're not gonna say if they're dudes or not.
3 of them are dudes. I mentioned 2 people.
Fair enough.
Do that
I'm
math,
just concerned,
audience,
so.
or don't. Audience, please don't dox us. I've said this before. If you're gonna dox us, though, dox Nate. If you dox me or Logan, you will die. Especially me.
I mean, I'll have the common courtesy to call the police.
I'll skin you. I will skin you and tell the police that it was self-defense.
The duality of man.
I mean, I don't want to threaten the viewers.
I do.
No, I mean, the people who listen to us are awesome.
I love our audience, but if you're one of those fucking audience members who's like parasocial and you decide to break into one of our homes, especially mine, that's grounds for getting skinned where I come from.
Yeah.
Let's
break into someone's house, you cross a big line there.
Yeah, let's make this very frank and clear. Unless we know you in real life, we are not your friend. I just want to make that very obvious right now. We ban parasocial relationships. They're fucking weird.
Even
We're
some
just
of my
entertainers,
friends,
so calm the fuck down.
like if they come to my house unannounced, I will skin them, like Nathan. Logan could come to my house unannounced, but not Nathan.
What the fuck?
Fuck you.
I still gotta.
You wanna know why, Nathan? Because I'm not allowed to have sex in your car, but everyone else is. So fuck you. You can't come to my house.
Hey, look, man. Hey, look.
Fuck you.
I'm standing my ground. I'm not changing. You can't fuck in my car. You can fuck on my car, but not in my car.
Why? That's such a dumb fucking rule to have. It's especially dumb because you said Logan and Hump could also fuck people in your car. You purposefully and willfully excluded me just to hurt my feelings. Fuck you.
Well, look. Here's the thing, though. It's just like I want to be the first to fuck in my own car.
You won't be.
Now, if
Hump
it's
will
Logan,
be.
I don't mind that much. And truth be told, I don't really expect Logan to. And if Hump does, he's the Six Master. I can't say no to that. He would bless my car. It's like putting a charm in there.
I'm not gonna defile your car, Nathan.
Bless my.
Nathan, look, I promise, I'm not gonna in the sunglasses holder so it reeks in there or some shit.
God, I don't want to touch the not gear shift. Yeah, it's I don't want to touch the gear shift and then it feel kind of slightly sticky. It's like,
bitch, I'm not gonna have her ride the fucking gear shift. She's gonna be riding me. Why would the gear shift be sticky?
I mean, you could get stuff in the gear shift. That could always happen.
Nathan, we're gonna be in the back.
Very true.
Can we not?
No.
Can we? Why are we having this discussion?
This got way off topic from the beach.
No, this was brought up at the beach. What? Can we not? This was an argument we had in the car on the way home.
It is.
We were at the gas station.
No, yeah,
we were at an Axon.
half of the trip home. No, it was working to thirds. It was silence, us singing sea shanties, and dumbass arguments about me fucking in Nate's car. The sea shanties was
the sea shanties were great.
We all harmonized singing the Wellerman, and it was so fucking good. And
yeah, the whole car was erupting.
I said we need to make an acapella
Joyous
group,
music.
and I stand by that.
I mean, fuck it, man.
All right. I mean, why not?
Anyway,
Bloomfeld
this
acapella
has
group.
been an hour of drunk piss sex. That's what this podcast has been an hour of. So let's let our dear audience go at this point, I think, fellas.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Oh.
All right, so thank you.
See. Was there any other key points we may have missed? We didn't talk about the mini golf.
We did.
I mean, yeah,
I mean, it was fun, but nothing wacky happened though.
The only thing is, at one point, I took a very stupid shot, and it worked out pretty well because I basically skipped half.
Some stank.
I skipped half of the green on that hole. I
think
jumped over rocks and shit.
It was the second to last hole, but we all got a hole. Back to back, which was really cool.
It was
It was
cool.
nice.
I got.
Nathan ended up.
He
winning.
did. He was a piece of shit. Me and Hump tied for third.
Hey, ow.
All right. Anyway, goodbye.
Thank you all so much for listening. I want to do the outro this time. Please, love of God, it's been too long.
Kill yourself.
You can find all of our Twitter accounts. Dylan's is inactive, but you can find all our Twitter accounts.
Audience, here's no.
No, it's not inactive. It's not inactive. No, he didn't deactivate it. He just deleted the app.
Hear me out. If you make my Twitter account the most followed out of the 3 pod members, I will start tweeting. That is my promise to the people.
You better not promise that, Dylan, because you know I can make that happen.
Oh no.
I mean, I don't have to tweet super
connections.
frequently. I'll just tweet I don't know, at least once a week.
No, that's fair. Oh yeah, let me know if you have a pod suggestion for this.
Oh yeah, dude. I did say you could field me for tweets of the day or tweets of the week and shit.
We need to start doing that.
Yeah, I should start throwing you some too. We should all just start throwing in random tweets for Logan to throw out. I mean, he signs them with whoever said it.
Now I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just felt like, this is cool.
Okay, yeah, but you can find the official pod Twitter. It is just Bloomfield Pod. That's it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at Bloomfeld Pod on Twitter.
Yeah, and also if you want to find an easy way to find all of us, you can just see who the pod Twitter is following. It only follows us. I'm at NateB7, Logan is at Logan the Kid, and Dylan is at Montlerius. Also, Logan streams, which is also twitch.tv at Logan the Kid. We thank you all so much for watching. We're trying to get the podcast on other sites right now. We're setting our sites on Anchor at the moment, but stay tuned for that. We'll definitely put stuff on the Twitter about that.
Please consider liking and subscribing. We're on our way to becoming the #1 foreskin podcast in the country.
I mean, that's not a hard bar to cross.
We named this episode Myrtle Beach, the crossing of foreskin or something. Like we need a good foreskin title to keep it rolling.
We need to keep
that foreskin.
We need to keep clickbaiting foreskin.
Foreskin and 7 days ago.
No, we can. All right, next episode we can make it work. Next episode is a movie review. We should just call it Thor: Love and Foreskin.
Ugh.
Yeah, there's a little sneak preview for the next episode.
Foreskin and Thunder.
We're gonna do the review of Thor: Love and Thunder. So you have that.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. We haven't done a movie review in a while. I'm actually really excited. It's been a bit.
Well, since Doctor Strange, so last one was a Marvel film.
I mean, this one's also a Marvel film.
No, that's what I'm saying. Last one was also a Marvel film. It's gonna become a point where we're just talking about every Marvel project, and I gotta tell you, I'm here for it.
We should do a review of the Flash movie, but the entire time we just list off crimes of Ezra Miller.
We could do that. Hell, we could do that now. We ain't gotta watch that damn movie.
All right, okay, we're getting so wildly off topic. Goodbye, dear audience.
Thanks for listening.
I've muted them. They don't know I can say whatever I want now, and Nathan has to listen to it. Baba Booey.